Welcome to the Hitachi ID Systems demo series featuring Hitachi ID Bravura Privilege. This video will demonstrate the steps required to run privileged access reports, to modify criteria on the fly, and to interpret resulting data for some common reports. Business and team leaders need access to real-time, relevant privileged account data presented in meaningful reports in order to make effective business decisions and to proactively respond to any security risks. Bravura Privilege provides over 150 standard reports detailing various system activities and configurations. All reporting data is held in a secure, normalized relational database. Reports can be run using various search criteria as needed or scheduled for periodic distribution via email or to a network share. The main categories of reports that provide important information about Bravura Privilege include users, policies, requests, managed systems and accounts, disclosure rules, certification rounds, and other vital system operations as shown here. In this demonstration, we'll show how Superuser runs reports, since their elevated administrator privileges include the Manage Reports privilege. To begin, Superuser launches Bravura Privilege and logs in. Authentication is bypassed for demo purposes. From the home page, they access reports via Manage Reports, and then select the Reports menu. From the Privileged Access Operations category, they first run a Managed Account Checkouts Check-ins report to determine which managed accounts were checked out over the past month. This informational report shows an overview of all activity within the defined time period and allows the user to see the current state of each account. Search criteria varies based on the selected report. Display options for this report allow you to hide repeating cell values. Reports can be emailed when run, as a CSV, HTML, or PDF attachment. The configuration of reports that are frequently used may be saved for quick reuse. Reports can also be sent to a specified network path when run. Reports intended to be run periodically can be scheduled to run at a desired frequency. For some licensed product reports, resulting report data can be used to trigger predefined requests. Though this feature is available with Bravura Privilege, it is most commonly used for Bravura Identity. For example, a report showing orphaned accounts in Bravura Identity could trigger a predefined request to delete those accounts. Going back to the search criteria for the Managed Account Checkouts Check-ins report, Superuser sets Search Time By to the Checkout Time criterion. Then, for Specify Time, selects Use Relative Date, and for Choose Relative Date, selects the current month. Superuser is looking for a detailed report type, and lastly clicks Run. Here we can see managed accounts that have been checked in, checkout status for privileged accounts that have expired, and any checked out privileged accounts that have been checked in by another user. If we scroll down, the current report criteria remain available below the returned results for easy access. Criteria can be modified as desired. And the report can be run again to obtain the new results. Here we see an example of a managed account that was checked in by another user. Next, Superuser returns to the Reports menu, and again to the Privileged Access Operations category, and this time runs a report to list users who checked out access to more than 3 managed accounts over the past month. The results of this report are useful for identifying accounts that are commonly checked out together and would be candidates for placement in an account set. This would allow the user to check them out all at once. For search criteria, Superuser sets the checkout time to Use Relative Data, then chooses a relative date for the current month, specifies a checkout threshold per user of 3, and clicks Run. Here we can see that Billy and Gwen have each checked out more than 3 managed accounts this month. This report is also useful for surfacing abnormal account checkout behavior. Finally, SuperUser requires a summary of all managed systems for review. They navigate back to Reports, select the Privileged Access Configuration category, and select the Managed System Summary report. Because they want to see all systems, they will not specify any search criteria, and will simply click Run. The report returns a list of configured managed systems. In contrast to operational reports, this report shows the configuration of each managed system, allowing the user to obtain details as needed. For example, to identify the managed system policy for an account. This concludes our demonstration of reporting using Hitachi ID Bravura Privilege. Thanks for tuning in. Hitachi ID offers a range of demonstration and training options. Click the links in the description below to watch more demo videos or to register for training. Visit our website to learn more.